What's up, YouTube? I'm back again. I got my name down this time. It's Review Hunter. Let me know what you think. And in this review, we're going to focus on Absolute Duo Episode 4. And in this anime, things have been going pretty ham. And I'm really liking this anime. And in fact, I'm kind of disappointed that it's not on Crunchyroll because that's where I watch most of my anime. But anyway, to get into this review kind of takes a lot of wild swings. It starts off here with all of the characters together back in school the next day after they had the incident with Tsukimi Sensei. Excuse me because I have the names written down since this. I don't really have it down yet, but I really love Tsukimi Sensei. In fact, I don't really know if I like Tsukimi Sensei more than Yuli. Or Julie, or however you want to say her name. I'm going to go with the way they say it in Japanese, Yuli. Tsukimi Sensei has like this bipolar disorder, I think. One minute she's this really nice and really happy-go-lucky teacher who's really good at her job, kind of reminding me of the main teacher in Rosario Vampire. But I love that. And then when she flips the script and she's badass, I feel like there's not enough female anime characters out there with voice actors who are, they like to have this really high-pitched voice. But I really like it when you get that sexy Japanese voice, when you have like this really badass characters like your S-Dets and like your Tsukimi Senseis, whenever she puts on her mean face, and I love that. Basically, the beginning of the episode, Yuli, Tora, Tachibana, and Hotaka, and the other guy are all sitting there, and it's after they got their butts kicked in the last episode before Tora and Yuli came through in defeating Tsukimi Sensei. And to everyone's surprise, Tsukimi Sensei walks back into the classroom like nothing even happened. And after class, they wanted to confront her in the hallway about it. And the principal walks over, and she basically explains to them that Tsukimi Sensei somehow managed to teach them enough to bring them up to a level where they can defeat her, given that she's this really powerful foe or warrior. They're bringing her on to the staff, rehiring her as a teacher again. And so, that seems to be what the episode's going to be about. And the next thing you know, you have a transfer student, another one of my favorite anime cliches, and this time is Lilith Bristol, who's from the England department, and she's an irregular, just like Tora. So basically, it looks like most of the people with disability can manifest some kind of sword or something along that line. But as you know, Tora, he basically has a shield that he manifests on his arm, and he has this ability to throw these heavy punches with some kind of power to them. So basically, I'll get into what Lilith's ability is a little bit later. She tries to manhandle Tora and basically get him to agree to be her partner. But Tora basically doesn't want to do that. He tells her like it is. He says, no, I'm happy in my relationship or my partner with Yuli, and I don't really want to be your partner. So he goes on to then progress the episode, taking Yuli out to the mall to get her some new clothes. And that's when I started thinking, who is more adorable, Yuli or Tsukimi Sensei? I don't know. You tell me who's more adorable, who's sexier to you. But I will say that my favorite part of the episode was definitely when Tora got offered by Yuli to give her some of his ice cream. And boy, that pause, that was a very strategic and well animated, well thought out scene where she basically opens her mouth and he just sits there like, he doesn't know whether or not he's supposed to go ahead and feed her that ice cream or not. And so basically, I love these characters like Yuli when they're innocent, but everything about them screaming. Like if I was in that situation, if a normal guy was in that situation, it's like, because she's so adorable and she's so sexy at the same time, but she doesn't really understand that. but in a way the writer kind of writes them into a corner with the way that they put them in these situations where she's like, in this episode, she's wanting him to sleep in the same bed with her, but she doesn't really understand that guys have temptations. This whole time though they're on this date, they're being stalked in a classic anime sense again by Tachibana and Hotuka. They're watching them from afar, and they're watching over their shoulders, and they're like, oh man, this relationship is kind of getting kind of frisky or whatever, and they don't know whether they should intervene. They don't know if they're a couple or not. And then these dirtbags come along, this group of delinquents. They come around the corner and they start harassing these girls. Well, Thora basically sees that from where he is with Yuli, and he comes to her aid, and he tries to, intervene and tell these guys, well, if you got a problem, say it to me. These are my friends, they're with me. So I think it's about to go down. I think Tora's about to put that black belt on him, about to put that whooping on him. Next thing you know, you see Lilith Bristol jumps up on top of a balcony top from way in the back somewhere, swinging around like something like a rifle. Her ability manifests this rifle, shooting some kind of magical energy beam, or I'm not exactly sure what it is. But she starts capping these guys like it ain't nothing. She's just shooting them from the distance like a straight boss. And when she finally puts away her weapon, it kind of like burns up in the flames, and she turns around like, yeah, you know what it is. You know you need to be my partner, even though he shut her down early in the episode. I am interested in seeing this harem be built, and it's going to be fun to watch this anime as it progresses, guys. Alright, so basically that's it for Absolute Duo episode 4. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the reviews to come. What kind of things should I change up, or what do you think about my name? Like, subscribe. I don't know where that is on the screen, but it's down there somewhere. Peace.